Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Morning Comics, the only show to expose Dr. Manhattan as the predator he is. As always, I'm joined by my co host, Fanboy,
Hello.
and Spawn.
Howdy.
Today, we'll be talking comics, including a review from each of us on the 1986 series Watchmen, as well as some media and the 2000 movie Unbreakable. Fanboy, why don't you kick it off on comics you read this week?
Well, I got a short stack, but I think that's fine. I think I picked up, some peak books this week. Let's start with Spider-Man Superman. Pretty sure that's the biggest book out right now. And to me, I liked it. Like, I feel like half the short stories actually ended and not leaving you with a cliffhanger. That's my problem with these Marvel and DC books lately.
Mm-hmm.
And
What was your favorite story?
I don't know. I kind of like the noir one, but I also like the main one, where Spidey and Superman were trapped.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, they talk like actual friends, like supporting each other. And I just like the bit where Spider-Man was like, "Hey, keep talking." Since he's lifting the big boulder, and he's like, "Hey, just talk, just talk."
The boulder. What was your favorite story out of that Spawn?
I really like the end story. The 2-page one that when they're on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
The Jeff Loeb.
Is that Jeff Loeb's?
It was Jeff
Yeah.
Loeb's.
Guys, actually, so that's a contender.
Okay.
I will say I enjoyed all of them actually a lot. I thought each one was pretty interesting. I love the noir one, to be honest. I think I'm just a really big sucker for that style. I also love that end page where Superman's like, "Yeah, Peter, don't you know?" And it has the side.
Yeah. He winks.
He winks at the game. I love that. It's just so Superman. But yeah, that was probably my favorite. What about you, Anthony? Which one did you like?
I really liked the Jeff Johns.
Yeah, that's another good one.
That was really, really good. That was the one that with the thing.
Yeah, that one was also really good.
Yeah, I really like that story. That altogether, I thought the book was okay. See, the difference between me and Fanboy is Fanboy said he liked that a lot of the stories had endings, but because they had endings, I just felt like they were too short. Like the Stephanie Phillips thing was like a page.
That was a page, but I did like that one too. That one was also a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they just crammed too many things, even though it was probably the same amount of stories. I don't know.
Can I say something? This is my hot take.
You got it, Frank. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, Red. Let me tell you guys something. I'm gonna say I like this more than the other Marvel one that they did for Batman and Deadpool. I think this is more consistent. There's more consistent stories in this one.
And it's not ran by Zebels. So.
And it's not ran by Zebels. But I think overall all the stories are more consistent.
That's fair.
Agree. So, another Spider-Man book, the kind of collusion to the Death Spiral event.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of think the Spider-Man Carnage design is kind of badass, but that's just me. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for scary horror superheroes. That's why I got a giant zombie Spider-Man tattooed on me. And yeah, I mean it's okay. It's finally ended. And the last page, well, for the epilogue, it's like a Daily Bugle with Paul's picture on it.
It's like an in memoriam.
Kind of
like an obituary.
I don't know. It's just this dumbass face on a paper, smiling like, "Ooh, I'm Paul." But yeah, it's finally over. Paul is dead. The event was mid. Then we can move on. The last two books I got is Infernal Hulk. Still fucking peak. Oh my god. You need to read it. Like the art is so gorgeous, and the new like Iron Man armor in this, I think they
The
call it like the
Hulkbuster.
well, it's like that, but I think they call it like the Hellbuster.
Yeah.
And dude, I would kill for this as a Marvel Legends figure. Like it's so freaking metal. Like peak book. And last but not least, Void Rivals. Honestly, after this arc, I might have to drop it. Like
It's
it's
getting that bad.
just it's not bad. It's just like compared
Who
to the
writes
other and
Void Rivals?
Robert Kirkman.
Ah, that explains it.
I mean, I like Kirkman. I like Invincible, Marvel Zombies, and his Transformers run is pretty good. But I don't know. Like it just doesn't do it for me.
You mean
Especially
the
compared to
Transformers run he just got flamed for because it's doing what you're describing, which is flaming out?
yeah. I mean, I don't pay attention to Twitter, so
I mean, you guys both agreed. Like that what was it, 2 issues ago?
Well, I
Like
thought it was. I think the choice is interesting. I just they're like right in the middle of the arc, so I'm gonna wait to see how much I like.
yeah.
and plus compared to G.I. Joe, that's like the best Energon book right
Yeah.
there. Like freaking peak. Anyway, that's all I read. Take away, Spawn.
Yeah, so I also read Superman Spider-Man. Really, really liked it. I thought it was really cool. Uh just a lot of fun to read. I really enjoy all the stories. I actually really enjoyed the story of Lana and Gwen Stacy.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I thought it was I thought it was kind of cute. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting sappy in my old age. I don't know. So I read that. I picked up Superman 32, was it?
37?
37. Which was just amazing.
Yep.
Superboy Prime is quite literally winning me over every panel. Like he's one of us. He's a nerd.
Yes.
Oh,
And
I saw one panel in particular.
the
Yeah.
one of them pointing, they should be married. Which
Yeah.
we all know who he's talking about, right?
Yes.
Right, Anthony?
Is it Spider-Man?
No. Well, you know what? Yes.
Because I took it as I know like it's DC, right? But
Yeah.
to me, in my heart of hearts, I'm like, he's talking about Spider-Man.
I mean,
I
we all
was
know he's talking
thinking-
about Spider-Man.
You know what? Okay, here's my answer. I was thinking he was talking about Spider-Man and Mary Jane, but in a DC context, I think he was talking about Batman and Catwoman.
I mean, it could be like literally anyone, any
Yeah.
couple in comics.
It could be quite literally anybody.
Did you also see Mark Wade's note about Clark's parents?
Yes, I did.
Did you see that, fanboy?
Yes, I saw that.
They're random.
I mean, I read that page, him talking about, oh yeah, there's some people that think you should stay dead. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, Mark Wade thinks they should be 6 feet under, and then his editor's note of Mark Wade, this is correct.
This is correct. But yeah, I think it's really, really fun, and I'm very interested to see where the next issue goes. It's gonna be interesting. And then I read what else did I read? I read The Rocketeer, The Island, issue 2. It was not
You
bad.
sound so thrilled.
It was not bad. I love The Rocketeer, so I will always have a little bit of bias towards that character. But this issue was kind of just there. It was like, oh, we're on the island. Oh, Betty's getting jealous. Oh, they've been kidnapped. Here's Kong. And that would have been a cool reveal if comic Twitter didn't fucking spoil it for me 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So besides that, I mean, I think it's a fun issue. Again, I think it's going to be a fun trade to pick up. I don't know how much I'm enjoying it as singles though. Yeah, that's oh, and then I picked up the reissue one of Spider-Man Noir, which I love Spider-Man Noir, so I was like, yeah,
That's fair.
what did you do, Anthony?
I read a lot.
As you always do.
I'll start in reverse order. So we got Wade Wilson, Deadpool issue 3, still going really strong. Like I say every time, check it out. Another book that nobody seems to be reading except for me is Cyclops issue 3. So, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's getting better. So there's that. We got an indie comic from Image. This is an issue 1 from the writer named Michael Chavez, who I guess also directed The Nun 2. So there's that. Pretty much the whole story is this girl's dad dies, and she prays hard enough, and now he's like back alive protecting her, and they need to go find Joan of Arc, which is interesting. The art is really good. I definitely would recommend checking it out. We got Absolute Flash 14. This is part 2 of the certain villain from his rogues gallery. It's good. It kind of felt like a half issue almost, but it's decent, I guess. We got The Century issue 2. The art in this book is terrible, but the story is really good. So you just kind of gotta go past the art in this book. Like, I don't know. You just have to see it to believe it, and even then, you might not believe it. Also, pretty sure The Century, spoiler, gives Wade... No, that's not right. Wilson Fisk Ebola somehow.
What?
Yeah, you're not going to see that on comic book Twitter because I'm the only one reading The Century. But Justice League Unlimited 18, very good. I love the explanation on how they're teaming up with villains, which I won't spoil here. It's very good, very nice. Superman 37, we already talked about. But yeah, I think it's awesome. Meets up with Damian. They do a little adventure towards the end. It's really, really good. Death Fight Forever issue 3. It sounds like I'm making up comics. I'm not. I'm really reading these. Yep. That's all I got to say on that. Spider-Man, Superman, we talked about. Jeff Johns, Papa. Spirit of the Shadows, issue 4. Once again, I'm not making these books up. They're real. It was good.
It
really
says
good
walking into
towards
the
the
blood.
end. And then, last but not least, The Flash, issue 32. This book is awesome. And I highly recommend anyone that even has somewhat of a liking of The Flash to read this book. The art is really, really good. It's more of like a flat...
Flash family.
No, not Flash. Flat. Like the Earth.
Whoa!
No, but it's very Mora-like, but it just doesn't have that third dimension that Mora has with his art. So it's like it kind of reminds me of a mix of Mora with the art from Matt Fraction's Hawkeye. So it's really, really good. North is doing a great job in writing this book. At one point, so the plot right now, the whole storyline, for those who don't know, is this is actually they're resetting the series. They reset it last issue. Pretty much people are trying to kill themselves for a challenge.
Mr. Beast, I didn't know you were involved with this.
Yeah, and like they have to get the Flash to save them. And whoever like has the best video, it wins like $10,000 or whatever. So the Flash has just been running all over town these past 2 issues, to the point where Captain Cold is one of the guys jumping off of a building. And the Flash is like, well, I'm not gonna save him. And then he looks closer and he's like, oh God, he doesn't have his ice gun. I gotta save him. And then he saves him and goes, what are you doing? And he goes, well, I don't know if you realize this, but us villains don't exactly have your phone number to get in contact with you. Yeah, it's just really good. I definitely recommend checking it out. But that was last what I read, which yes, it's a lot. I spent a lot of money for you,
The viewer.
the listener, viewer, fanboy.
Yeah, not me. It's me actually.
Anyways, talking
Anyways.
about comics next week. There's not a lot. It's free comic book day next Saturday.
So go to your comic book stores.
Yeah, do that. There's going to be a lot of stuff. But actual books, there's only like 4 that I pointed out on my outline. We have Zatanna #1, which is I think going to be the last release of the next up for a little while.
Yes.
Then we have
the Barbara Gordon story still needs to come out.
But that's not that's not part of next up though, because that's like a
it's
isolated. Not. I thought that was an isolated series.
You know what? I think it is. I think you're right. I thought it was part of that. Next up,
because it's part of the Fraction Batman run, I believe, or something. I don't know. But the other #1 from DC is Swamp Thing 1989 #1. If you're confused, why is it Swamp Thing 1989? Because that's when this issue was supposed to come out. There's some controversy around it because at some point, spoilers from 1989, Swamp Thing is like nailed to a cross next to Jesus or something. I don't know. DC got cold feet. So they didn't end up releasing it, and they just decided this year they're like, our sales are so good, who cares? So that's why that's coming out. Let's see, we got Wonder Man #2. I'm the only one reading Wonder Man, so you know. And then Doom 2099 #1. Are any of you guys picking that up?
No,
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't care. Anthony, you're forgetting one book by everybody's favorite writer on this podcast.
Batman, Batman Wonder Woman story that was in every DC book I picked up this week.
The epilogue to Hush 2, by the way, which, by the way, still hasn't fucking come out.
Yeah.
Still, like, next 5 years.
Oh, I got a bone to pick. So, like, this has been in these DC books as, like, previews and whatnot.
Yeah.
You don't realize how many ads Marvel puts in their comics until you read a DC book.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. The amount of stuff that they throw in there.
Yeah.
To tell the truth, like I noticed it like more recently.
Yeah.
They're more apparent. Cause like that Spider-Man Noir a reissue I picked up. Like all the ads from there wasn't for comics. Like it was like there was an Xbox 360 ad, there was a Dark Knight ad. There's like it's just like normal ads for like nerd media. I feel like because it is just like comic ad. You're like, oh my god, shut up.
Well, and the Marvel ones, I'll cut them some slack. Some of them are like in memoriams, right? But
yes,
that does not have to be in the middle of the book.
No, those should always be in the beginning of the book. But what do we know?
What was it? I was reading Century, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I realized I missed a page. I open it up. It's just an in memoriam. I'm like, So, yeah, I don't know. But going forward, we all read Watchmen 1986. I'll let you go first because you're going to take the longest. Spawn.
So my profile this week is Dr. Manhattan sitting on Mars. That's how I feel about Watchmen. I have read every Watchmen adaptation tie-in. I read before Watchmen. I've read the Night Owl prequel. I've read the Ozymandias prequel. I have read the Rorschach prequel. I've read the Rorschach book. I read the Minutemen. I've read the Comedian. I've read Watchmen. I've seen every version of Watchmen that has been put onto TV and on film. So I have a lot to say. It's fine. it truly, honest to God, it's fine. I think some of the ideas are really interesting, but I think it's Alan Moore getting way too far up his own ass. I understand the Cold War metaphors of it. I understand why these people are these people, but if you were to come to me at a convention or in a comic book store and say, "Yeah, my favorite comic of all time is Watchmen. My favorite character is Rorschach," you're fucking crazy and you're stupid. Um, but it's a good read. It is a very important comic for the medium, for what it was, but it's a little overrated in my opinion. And my favorite character is Daniel Night Owl, who, you know what? I'm not even going to steal this bit. Anthony, do you want to say what you told us?
Hey, so I quickly, with great haste, read through the last, I don't know, 6 issues within like an hour or so
Yeah.
before recording. And I started noticing an alarming trend with Night Owl. He seemed to have been drawn fatter and fatter every issue. I didn't know what that was about. And you don't really notice it until he takes his shirt off, which was off a surprising amount towards the end.
Yeah, 'cause he got big.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was something interesting to point out.
I will say, I've read Watchmen now in my life 3 different times. I've read it when I read it the first. I read it my first time when I was 16 and I barely understood it. I read it at 18 and thought I understood it. And I read it now and I'm 21 and I kind of understand it more now. Um, and it's fine. It understands what it needs to be. It tackles the messages. But if you come up to me and you say, "Oh, I like these characters," I genuinely think there's something a little wrong with you, depending on the character you say. Anyways, Sven, what do you think about Watchmen overall?
Well, first, let me tell you my history with Watchmen. When
Oh,
I
please do.
was starting to get into comic books, like around like high school, these Watchmen was like one of the traits I got, and I read it. Most likely misunderstood it, and yes, my favorite character was Rorschach, but now that's changed, after rereading it. And yeah, I read, before Watchmen. That was my first omnibus and my last omnibus from DC. And I read Doomsday Clock.
Oh,
And
I just got on Doomsday Clock.
to me, it is the most overrated and underrated book out there. Like, I feel like there's so much to talk about. Like, yeah, these characters are assholes, especially Dr. Manhattan. Like, he could have saved that pregnant woman, from the comedian.
And he doesn't.
Hmm. Or, destroy all the nukes so, World War III won't happen, but he didn't.
But he
Like,
doesn't.
like, who, like, are they gonna arrest him? No, he's like freaking God. Like, to do whatever he wants, but he
And he
he
fucks off
doesn't.
at the end.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you guys this: what was your what's your favorite chapter or like favorite moment while reading this enthralling tale?
Well, I like issue 6. It has Rorschach explores more of the character, with his origin.
Yeah, that
And
was the only good issue in my opinion.
Oh,
no, fair.
I personally really enjoy the issue about Doctor Manhattan, as much as I hate Doctor Manhattan. About the watchmaker, and like how he's like saying, what does he say? He says something. He says something philosophical up his own ass. He's like, uh, it's it's uh it's June 3rd, 1962, and I'm shaking hands with President Kennedy. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yet I must. The government wants me to be a crime fighter, so that's what I will do. I don't know.
Uh,
Something about that is just I don't know. I like it.
no, that's something else I noticed when I was rereading it. Like a lot of flashbacks,
Yes,
which yeah, it makes sense. This is a new world we don't know about. Especially characters like Dark Manhattan. Like why is he the only one with superpowers? or Rorschach. Like, why is he like this now?
Why is he like this? I also,
I mean, he's a bad guy. He killed a dog.
yeah.
A dog that ate a little girl.
Yeah, but it's an innocent dog.
It
Like
ate a little girl.
the dog was forced to eat her.
All right. Before you guys go on an ethical debate, I'm gonna steer this conversation. You know what else bit I kind of like? This is an underrated bit. I've always enjoyed it throughout every whatever reason, every adaptation. I really like this bit. Hollis Mason's death, how it's intercut with his flashbacks of his glory days of being a hero. That just, I don't know what about it, but it fills me with sadness every time I view it or I read it, and I don't know, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I guess I should say, what do we think of Ozymandias? Well, guys, what do we think of our little
Yeah, I mean,
little guy Ozymandias and his?
I mean, how far up your own butt can you be? Did he kill his parents? Like, are
Yeah.
we completely ruling that out?
No, he killed his parents.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Mid. I was really hoping Night Owl was one that was killing everyone, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Why that?
Because, like, this Night Owl, like, I don't know. It seemed like it would have been. Now, imagine this storyline.
Okay, hit me with this.
Night Owl kills these people to get the band back together. I mean, you saw him when he rescued those people from the apartment building. Like, he was living La Vida Loca, right?
He definitely had a hard one.
Right. And he expressed that after those people got off the ship. Like, how much better would that have been that he was doing this to show that they needed to stick together so they could go back and fight villains, rather than this guy just being like, I'm living in Antarctica where I can't reproduce and I'm going to kill everybody in the world.
So there's world peace.
Yeah.
But
you know what's a LARPer's favorite line to say, by the way?
What's that?
What is it that Ozymandias says when Night Owl and Rorschach confront him? He's like, "Oh yeah, you think I'm like a comic book villain? I would have revealed my plan." Yeah, I did that 25 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, that
LARPer's favorite line.
No, that's another thing we could, debate.
Yeah.
The ending, like is Rorschach a good guy in that moment when he wants to tell the truth, but he didn't, because our man had killed him? Like, is it worth, living in a lie?
I'll ask you. You know what, fanboy? How about you start us off? Answer this question you've proposed.
Honestly, like again, like when I first read Watchmen, I was like, yeah, Rorschach is right. I kind of honestly, this is my personal thing. Like I've been lied to a lot through my whole life, and like imagine like, hey, world peace, but there's a big lie behind that. But after rereading it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna quote Star Trek here. I gotta bring Star Trek in here. With every conversation we have.
Of course.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Like, is it really worth it killing all those people in New York for world peace?
So where did this alien thing come from?
Oh, it just comes from another dimension. It's never explained. So here's no. You know what? Say your thing first. I'm sorry.
Was the tree a portal?
Yes.
The tree that they pulled out of the ground?
Yeah. So in the 2019 show, and then in the animated 2-part film that came out last year, they give a little more explanation of like Ozymandias hires like all these really top-notch scientists, and they build this portal, and it's explained that this is a portal to a different dimension, and that's why he does what he does, so he can unify the United States and the Soviet Union, so World War III doesn't happen. But Anthony, what do you think of Ozymandias' plan and just the ending?
I thought it was a bad plan.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably not cluing in the guy that is currently stopping the war. I mean, the war didn't happen until he scared him away. Like, did anyone else think about this? You know? I don't know. Maybe cluing that guy in on your plan would have been a better idea. A guy that can literally make anything happen that he puts his mind to. He could literally snap away any nuclear warheads.
Yeah.
And they said, no, we're going to kill half the population of New York City.
Yeah.
Like, how stupid is this guy?
So, I don't know. Like, I'm in the same boat as fanboy on this. On the one hand, you know, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. But I'm a humanist, and I care for people, even if I don't know them. I'm just I just give a shit a lot. So, you know, I'll say it in this way. To quote Rorschach, because I hate quoting him, never compromise, even in the face of Armageddon. And I think that we also forget that the ending does kind of come out where that fucking guy finding a Rorschach's journal, also a fucking ketchup stain on his shirt that's like the blood of the pin in the first issue. Wow, Alan Moore, you're very creative. But yeah, I
What
don't know.
was with the Russian stuff? Like,
It's the Cold War. Tensions are high. It's 1986. Nixon is still in office. It's alternate history. If Nixon was still in office, we were very, very much close to World War III.
well, I don't know. It was just weird to me because they're just like, there's a Russian store right here. Like, it made it seem like they were in Russia.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Again, I think as much as I like this book, it is very much written in the Cold War, and so it dates itself a little bit with that. But also, Alan Moore is like kind of weird when it comes to writing Russians.
Alan Moore is
He's a weird man.
not what everyone thinks he is as a writer.
He's the guy from The Simpsons.
You know what? I can't believe I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'll give the Watchmen movie from 2009 one thing.
2006?
No, 2009. It's from 2009. It does. I think the Ozymandias' plan is better in the film because there is more logic than saying, "Here's a giant squid in New York." For those that haven't, have you guys seen the movie?
No.
Yeah, I seen it like after I was done reading it. You know, that was like around the time the show came out too.
Yeah. Do you want any spoilers? Anything? Do you give a shit?
Well, don't they just make it look like Manhattan did everything?
Yes, they
Mhm.
he nukes New York, and is like, oh, this is we need to come together against the Superman. Which I don't know. I think it's a little better, but not by a long shot. Can I say a weird panel I always forget is in this book and in every adaptation of Watchmen?
What?
What's her name? Silk Spectre is down in the owl basement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she's messing around with Archie, you know, Owlman's ship. And it's very clearly like she's getting off to the idea of it. And I was like, it's fine, whatever, sure. But then she accidentally burns the fucking suit by giving herself just like it's just so weird.
She's low key the worst character. I'm gonna say it like in terms. I don't know if it's just Alan Moore hating women,
It could be.
but she is the worst written character.
I don't disagree. I think like it's just hard because a lot of the other characters are written so well.
She literally agrees to marry Al dude Al guy
I'll do.
Owl guy.
like
Yeah.
3 days into being in a relationship with him.
Yeah. Then they have that weird dream size.
Yeah,
And
I don't know what that was about.
No one does. I
Uh,
tell him more.
There's a lot of weird things that happen.
I don't know. She just like she's written how I imagine a sexist would write a woman. Like it's
And you know what?
literally
That's
90% of her dialogue is her complaining about her mother.
yes,
And then when it's not about that, it's complaining about a relationship.
yes.
She has zero character development.
And I bet you can fact check me on this. I believe Alan Moore, like, is just horrible at writing
Notorious hater of women.
notorious hater of women. I don't know. I will say this, Watchmen. Overall, I think everybody should read it at least once.
Hmm.
But it's like if I see that in your collection, you either read it or you have it as a display piece. There's no in between.
Why not
I
both?
don't have Watchmen in my collection.
Oh, I do.
I'd say when it comes, like one last thought when it comes to Watchmen
Yeah.
is viewing it. When it came out, it was one of the first things to be printed on. It was like a glossy paper, like
Yes.
and DC was charging like high dollar for it and explaining like, this is an actual story.
This is premium.
So I mean, to its credit, Watchmen did essentially start the trade paperbacks because those came out shortly after and they were selling really, really well. But at the same time, nothing from the 80s really aged well.
Yes. So if you do plan on reading Watchmen, take it with a grain of salt. Or if you don't want to read it, there's quite literally 5 different adaptations of it you can watch.
Yeah. So we're gonna spin our new wheel.
Wait. What do we give it out of 5, guys?
2.
2.
Mm,
And boy,
I'll give a. What's that? Maybe 3. Yeah, 3.
I would have given it a 3 if there was less pirate ship.
I like the pirate ship. I will also give it.
Mixed about that.
I will also give it a 3. Because like of a lot of the points I've made, I just think it's all right.
I mean, I don't know. To me, it's like it's the most underrated and overrated book at the same time. Like, there's no in between. Like, this broke me, honestly. Anyway, wheel time.
Wheel time.
Some fun facts about this wheel is it's just our normal comic wheel. Next week, hopefully, we'll be starting another wheel that we spend a month long. But Spawn did not send me any books to put on that wheel, so that wheel did not get made.
I've been busy with life. I'll explain that in a bit.
Spinning the wheel.
I don't see the wheel.
What?
I don't know.
Watches the wheel, man.
Which is the wheel? Yeah, it's not. I just see your tab on my screen.
Yeah, same.
Okay, well, it landed on DC's Frontier.
Yes!
New Frontier. So
yes!
we're going to be reading that.
Is it better than Watchmen? Who knows?
Yes.
I'm going to be reading it on my iPad because DC does have a compact version of it, but I feel like a compact would... I feel like my iPad would low-key do the art better justice than a compact.
It will.
So,
read it as a trade or read it on your iPad. It's a good book. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so we'll be reading New Frontier.
I'm so excited.
Now we're moving into our Max's Media Corner. So I'll be disappearing for a little bit, and Max and Fanboy will be talking.
Yeah. I guess I'll start off with something that's like different media for once, actually. So as I've mentioned a couple of times throughout the podcast and on all of my socials, I am a filmmaker. I make film, I study film. It's what I'm going to school for. And just yesterday, I came out with my first directorial and actorial debut, which is my short film called Am I Okay? Which the QR code is right there on top right of the screen. Go watch it. These two have watched it and they told me they really like it, and I think it's a message that a lot of people can relate to, and it's only 4 minutes, so if you have the time, please go watch it. Thank you. And with that, fanboy, what media do you want to start with?
I guess we'll start with Devil.
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, I like the beginning, showing just Jessica Jones's daughter,
Yes.
and then Jessica Jones kicking ass in the background.
I love that. We love to see Jessica Jones kicking ass.
Hmm
I like what they did with her character. I think it's interesting they're going the route of her being like, oh, I'm kind of losing my powers right now. And that's like, okay, we'll see where that goes. I did enjoy the fight in the warehouse. Very
Yeah, that
good.
was cool. See, like, I don't know, it's just me, but maybe you noticed it too. But it's just her. Does this episode use a lot of f bombs?
This episode did use a lot of f bombs. It felt, and they specifically came from fucking Powell.
Hmm
I don't know. This episode, I like it. I don't think it compares to the last two episodes because those are just last two episodes were really good. But I think it's still a very solid episode. I personally, and fanboy, you can disagree with me. I really like what they're doing with Karen. I think showing just the exhaust and
hmm
how still this trauma of killing Wesley is impacting her. I think it's really good, and I really like it.
hmm
Also, that shot of it's Fisk sitting, and then you see Kingpin, or you see Daredevil's mask as the shadow on Vincent D'Onofrio's bald ass head. Peak
I mean, the whole fight scene with them was peak too.
is very peak. But yeah, I think this episode was fine. I think it's another really strong episode, but not as strong as the other two.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. But I don't know. I thought last week's episode was okay. I don't know. It's hard after watching the last episode. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
where Bullseye, was it was
Being
killing
was
all those cops, and then
he
at
was
the
being a
end,
he was being a quirky little white guy.
yeah. I don't know, like that episode's just top notch. Like I don't know how you could do like top that. Maybe next week's episode we'll do that. Who knows?
Maybe, but still not a bad episode. Speaking of episodes that were kind of bad, Fanboy, you watched The Boys this week?
Yeah, I just watched this morning.
I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of bored with it.
Yeah,
It was
same.
it was like, oh, we're in this place. Oh, this they quite and I hate this. Here's what I'll say. This is something that actually pissed me off. They're okay, so they're in this like medical facility where they're trying to find V1, which is the original Compound V that gets Soldier Boy. And Frenchie is like, all these drugs are not affecting me like you guys are. And and then Huey was like, it's just like The Last of Us.
I actually like that part because I'm a huge
I
Last
hate
of Us
that. That was
fan.
so dumb and stupid. That actually annoyed me so much afterwards. But yeah, it's just okay. They're yelling at each other.
Yeah,
Cool.
honestly, that's another episode. Like they use too many f bombs. I feel like.
Yeah, I did enjoy everything. The Starlight subplot. I like that this episode. I thought that was really good.
Hmm
Um, Also, fun fact. I don't know if you knew. The actor that plays Starlight's father is the voice actor for Superman in Superman the Animated Series and Justice League.
Yeah, I got spoiled by that, like either Twitter or Instagram.
Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of didn't like this episode. I thought it was okay, and like when it wasn't the Starlight stuff, I was just kind of bored.
Yeah, honestly, the Starlight stuff should have been like the whole episode.
It should have been. But now we say goodbye to a show. We'll see next year.
Mhm.
Invincible season finale, season 4 finale. I thought it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think the subtle changes that they're doing to the story is really interesting. I like that they showed like throughout the entire episode until the like that part that Mark has PTSD and he's struggling with it. And I feel like that is going to go over a lot of people's heads because a lot of Invincible fans are stupid.
I mean, they like the part where they say something funny. I made a steak.
I made a
You made a
steak.
steak?
I
A
made a
steak?
steak. Bees. We
Yes.
can be bees, Mark. But I digress. I think that bit is very good, and I think it's a very like. There's a lot of humanization to Mark as a character. And I thought that was really, really, really good. I loved. I think another thing I really enjoyed the whole conversation that Mark and Eve had about, her abortion. I
Mhm.
thought it was done really, really well, and it was really, really good. And I think that again, most Invincible fans on Twitter and Instagram are stupid, and they won't. They don't. They're gonna be like, "Oh, duh, 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 duh." It's like no, it's a really good conversation because they're both having it, and Mark is standing by Eve's decision, and
Mhm.
that's how everybody should be in this world. If you're not, you're stupid.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and look, as a whole season, the story was good besides the filler episode.
Yes.
But I just have to like nitpick about the animation.
Go for
Like,
it.
I just wish like there was more effort to it, just like a little bit more effort. Because like Conquest fight was awesome, but after that, just
Yeah.
And
I
I wish the character. Hold on,
Yeah.
Max. I'm just gonna say something real quick. Like I wish the character designs were more detailed, not like over design, like something like the MCU, but just like I don't know. It just feels flat at this point.
Mm, mm. I agree. I agree with everything you said. I think they need to find. I hope this makes sense. They need to find a good middle ground of what the comics, how the comic art looks, and then what kind of people are doing on Twitter and like Instagram with all like recoloring and redrawing the show.
Mm.
Because I will say some of that fan stuff. I think you guys are doing too much fucking lighting and all that bullshit. I think you're making it too much shadows to make it all look cinematic, and it ruins bits because you don't understand how to use cinematic lighting. As a film person, that's my opinion.
Mhm.
I did like Thrag in this episode. I thought he was really cool. I like that they
Yeah.
immediately like Thrag was like, "Yeah, we're on your planet," and then cut to Krieg, and he's having the hell yeah fantasy, smoking a cigarette in leather, got a girl on him, and got a motorcycle. Like that's the hell yeah fantasy.
Dude, I love the Twitter space on that. Like they're saying he's never going back after he discovers cigarettes, women, and motorcycles.
Real. And then people keep saying that Lucan looks like Steve Harvey.
Honestly, I can't see it.
I can't either, man. Somebody pointed out to me that Thrag looks like this old professional wrestler named Don Fry, also really famous for his role in Godzilla Final Wars.
He was
And
a
I-
UFC fighter.
Oh,
Oh,
UFC fighter. My apologies, my apologies. But I literally can't unsee it.
now you mention it, yeah, I can see it. And by the way, Godzilla Final Wars peak film. I don't care what anybody says.
Have you
It's a
ever
fun film.
Have you ever heard Don Fry talk now?
Yeah. He sounds
Yo.
like this.
Yeah, Don Fry has a legendary voice. It's side rant Don Fry time.
Yes,
There's
can
a
we talk about-
UFC fighter named Sean O'Malley who paints his fingernails and like dyes his hair crazy colors. And they asked Don Fry, who fought in the 90s and has a lot of brain damage and smoked like 20 cartons of cigarettes a day, what he thought about Sean O'Malley. And he goes, I think these guys are a bunch of sissies.
Listen, my favorite Don Fry line will always be you there's two things you don't know about the earth. First is me. The second is Godzilla.
Can we watch that film right now? Like, I love that film. That film is like a hell yeah moment.
That movie is a hell yeah movie. But yeah, that's this week in media.
Mhm.
You missed the Clayface trailer.
Oh yeah, fuck me. Sorry about that. Clayface trailer came out.
Peak.
It looks
I-
so good.
I was very I want to say I was very skeptical about a Clayface movie because just an interesting choice to give a movie. But the trailer came out on Tuesday, and I'm seated. They are scared in the theater because I'm there, but I'm seated. It looks great. I don't really do body horror all the time, but this looks fantastic.
It's Matt Reeves directing.
Is it Matt Reeves directing? I thought it was Mike Flanagan.
Is it Flanagan?
Yeah, it's Mike Flanagan.
Hold on, we gotta check the letterbox, see if it's true.
It says James Watkins actually.
Oh, I think Mike Flanagan wrote it.
Yeah, director, please.
James Watkins
James Gunn's producer.
did The First Woman in Black, which was received really well. He also did Speak No Evil.
Oh, Speak No Evil is
which
really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks really, really good, guys.
Yeah, it does look really good.
I love Clayface, and I love the episode from the Batman anime series too.
That episode, fun Clayface bit. That episode scared the shit out of me as a kid. Specifically at the end when he starts morphing into all these different roles,
Oh, dude, I hope they at least adapt that.
and Ron Perlman gives the performance of a lifetime.
Every performance by Ron Perlman is a performance of a lifetime.
Yes, it is. Ron Perlman, please come on the podcast. We would love to talk to you.
I love Ron Perlman.
We love
too.
you, Ron Perlman.
We
yes.
also Ron Perlman's not in this movie, but we watched Unbreakable.
Yes, we did.
M. Night Shyamalan's in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
I felt like the ending was like rushed. Like knowing what I know now, and there's like a whole
Trilogy.
yeah.
Which
Which
is weird.
I saw. Fun fact about me: I saw Split before this movie.
Yeah.
In fact, I didn't even know this movie existed till after I saw Split. I think Split's better.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen Split in a long time. Also, fun fact: my teacher introduced me to this movie because so I was in class and he knows I like superheroes, and this was when Glass was gonna release. He's like, "Oh, you gotta watch Unbreakable first." I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll watch that." And yeah, honestly, I like this movie. It's kind of slow at
Any of you
points.
guys watched Glass?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
Is it bad? I only heard bad things.
It's okay.
I haven't seen it in a while.
I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. The only one I kind of clearly remember is Split, and I watched Unbreakable on Sunday. I can't tell you what happens in this movie.
The ending is just like terrible. Like, how are you going? Because M. Night Shyamalan, I don't believe he thinks ahead. I'm gonna put that out there. So, like I said, knowing what we know now, it's a trilogy. I don't think he was thinking of a trilogy when he wrote this movie.
No, he wasn't.
And the movie literally ends with he turned the Mr. Glass into the police. That's it. It's just text on the screen. It's just so boring. It's like we only see Bruce Willis do one thing. That's it.
Yeah.
We see him kill one guy.
I don't know. I think I personally, this is not. I understand why people like it. Not my thing. I think it's kind of boring. I think it's kind of preachy. I think it's like a lot of M. Night Shyamalan's films. I think it's a little up its own ass. I think Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson give great performances.
Oh, I love Samuel L. Jackson's.
Samuel L. Jackson in anything, he's great.
I thought the kid was really good.
The kid was really good.
I looked at his thing, and it says that he appears in Glass. Apparently, I don't know if he appears as an adult or.
I don't remember.
Maybe it's a flashback.
I'm pretty
He's
sure.
sick.
I'm pretty sure the kid grew up.
Yeah, that's how aging works, fanboy.
But yeah, like the most memorable scene I would say is, in my opinion, when the kid is pointing the gun at Bruce Willis and was like, "Oh, the bullet's just gonna bounce off of him."
Oh yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Again, this is just like I think M. Night Shyamalan is just a pretty okay director that has had like fine movies. But yeah, I don't remember shit from this movie, and I saw it on Sunday. I think
I
it's
thought the writing was okay, but the directing was bad.
yeah. Well, it's M. Night Shyamalan. He's up his own ass. Like me, M. Night Shyamalan. We'll have this debate.
Like the towards the end where Willis follows Mr. Glass into like his like, I guess it's kind of like his bedroom, but not. There's clearly somebody with a handheld cam walking down the ramp with,
I saw that.
and
It
I was just
pissed
like,
me off.
this looks terrible. Like, this looks amateurish.
It pissed me off so much because it's a simple thing of like you could tilt the camera a little bit, or you can edit out the guy, but you kept it in. You know what's a better superhero movie than fucking Unbreakable?
Brightburn.
Brightburn. Not what I was gonna say, but that's a good comparison.
I don't
you
like
seen-
Brightburn.
Have you guys seen Chronicle?
No, I
Is
don't think so.
that the found footage one?
Yeah, that's the found footage one.
I was
Is
about
that
to
the
watch
one
that
with
today.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yes,
No, I haven't watched it.
you should watch it. Much better. Much more interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, couldn't they put a camera on a crane for this or something? Or not like a crane, but like some sort of arm and just attach it to the ramp. It's a ramp. You just push it down. You don't need to have somebody walking with a camera.
Dude, just don't start with me, man. There's so many just like it just bugs me. I hate that movie. You know what? I don't think I think it's not that I dislike this movie. I hate this movie.
Understandable.
I hate this movie.
I mean, look, I get it. Like, it could get boring at times, but I don't know. I liked it. I would say it's his best movie because I barely watch M. Shyamalan movies in general. I think I only watched like 4, maybe 5.
He made the Avatar movie.
Oh yeah, we all know that. I mean,
He made that
sucks.
movie with Mark Wahlberg and Joaquin Phoenix, where the aliens are allergic to water, but they're invading the planet. You know, the planet Earth that is 70% water.
I mean, that movie's like so bad it's good.
No, that yeah. What were we talking about?
Signs, the dinner
Oh.
scene.
We're
So-
talking about the beach that makes you old.
Oh my god, I hate. You know what? I'm gonna go on this rant. All of M. Night Shyamalan's movies that aren't adaptations are kind of stupid. You know that movie fucking Signs with
Yes.
fucking Mark hate crime Wahlberg and Joaquin Joker Phoenix. You know, great plot to this, which comes back to Anthony's original point about I don't think M. Night Shyamalan thinks about his films. Why are the aliens invading Earth? You know, but their weakness is water. Explain
Well,
this.
there is a theory around that. Have you heard the theory around that?
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I think I
don't
know which
have.
theory you're talking about. Is it one
Oh,
where the
please do
aliens
tell
are
me.
demons?
Yeah, and it's actually holy water.
That's
Because the like water that like the glass of water or whatever,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that girl like prayed over it or something before it fell on the alien. So people are like, "Oh, that's holy water." Duh, idiots.
Yeah, even for
How
me,
could you be
that's
so
dumb.
stupid?
I think that's stupid as shit. But I don't know. I've never connected with M. Night Shyamalan's movies. I think a lot of them are half-baked ideas, and Hollywood just likes giving him money.
Science is
Oh.
a masterpiece. That's all
Was
I'm
it
gonna
his
say.
daughter that just did? Or no, it wasn't his daughter.
No, it was his daughter that just did that movie Trap.
Yeah, Trap. I
Yeah,
heard mixed things about that. Some
Trap-
people either really loved it or some people actually despised it.
I think Trap wasn't too bad, but yeah,
Never
I think it
seen
just
it.
kind of fell flat.
All right, so let's do our reviews. I gave it like a 3.5. I thought it was better than The Shadow.
1 because I hate it and I hate M. Night Shyamalan. This episode I hate fun.
I give it 3 because I think it's not that bad. I think you're all a bunch of haters.
Yeah, I am.
I gave it a 3.5. I gave it a higher rating than you gave it. We're gonna try to spin the wheel. Let's see if I can do this time. All right, let's see. We'll just do screen 1. Allow. All right, can you see the wheel now?
Yes.
Spinning
Hey,
the
the Star
wheel.
Trek thing is still on there. What's the deal with
Yeah,
that?
and
I can't. I'm
Jaws.
lagging a little bit.
Ooh,
Yay!
we got Jaws.
I can't wait to Jaws. It's a perfect movie. It's
I've
a
never
perfect
seen it.
movie.
It has a
What?
shark, that's all I know.
Okay. I love it so much.
So yeah, we're gonna watch Jaws. Before we end off the podcast, make sure to scan the QR code. Check out Max's little short film. And then also we have another podcast. We posted the pilot episode on Spotify. I don't think I posted it on our YouTube. It's called Star Trek Sundays. And yeah, whatever Max is trying to say, you should do that. It's fanboy episode 1 vibes right now. But yeah, go check out our new podcast. The first like real episode should be coming out this Sunday, hopefully, if we all remember to watch episode 1 and 2. And we'll go from there. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it there. So bye.
Bye.
Bye.